Once every generation, there comes an event that alters how we perceive our world. That changes our expectations of what is possible. This is not really one of those events. But hey, Toxic Radio has a brand new studio, and that fucking rocks. So join us in celebrating our excellent new home. Toxic Radio. Awesomer than ever before. What? That is so a word. Spring is here. After months of being inside. No, your promo is done. We are finally free to go outside once again.
It's about damn time.
Make sure to make Toxic Radio part of your fun with the free app. Whether it's mowing the lawn, a round of golf,
Oh, what the hell?
sorry, bird watching, or even streaking. Whatever you're doing, make us your soundtrack. Spring is back. Make it toxic.
Hey, buddy. Rah. Hey, man, that's a sweet heavy metal happy hour t-shirt. Where'd you pick that up? Thanks, dude. I got it at the Toxic Radio shop. Toxic Radio has a shop? Yeah, dude. It's in the app or online at toxicradio.net. That is sweet. Yeah, and I also got a rockin' Toxic Radio hoodie and a Red Band Underground shirt. Dude, I'm gonna look so rockin' at the party tomorrow. Well, I think you look pretty now. Oh, wait, what?
The Toxic Radio shop is a place to get all your Toxic Radio gear. Shirts, hoodies, stickers. Find it at toxicradio.net or on the app. Don't buy it safe. Buy it toxic.
Hey, where you going, man?
What's up? This is Tobin from Papa Roach. You're listening to Toxic Radio. Don't play it safe. Play it toxic.
Hey, this is Kel Mitchell, and you're listening to Toxic Radio. Uh-oh, it's getting toxic.
What's up? This is Whitney Payton, and you're having your ears penetrated by Toxic Radio. Dub P.
Yo, you want to talk about this, but you gon' come like that?
Oh, no, yo, don't.
Yo, I heard you try to diss.
Come on, y'all. Oh, no, yo, don't. Yo. What's up, Funky Contradictioners? This is Supreem, the Resurrector, chilling on the Funky Contradiction for another dope edition. This week is going to be awesome. And before we get it started, I need to tell y'all in the chat room, share, and let's get an abundance of people in the chat. Let's get abundance of people that's listening on Toxic Radio. Let's get abundance of people that's on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. We are all over. And shout out to Brad Huber for being black. I thought he was gonna say he black by popular demand. I was saying, no, you're not. But he's back by popular demand. I appreciate you every week, man. Thank you so much. And I want all y'all to, we had a rough week as far as hip hop go. So we got to say rest in peace. I don't know if Black Rob had passed when I got here last week, but no. Black Rob passed.
It was after.
After? Yeah, so rest in peace to Black Rob, as well as the King DMX. They sent him off like a trooper yesterday. And my man, Humpty Hump, Digital Underground's front man, Humpty Hump, Shock G, man.
Did he die?
Yes, he did.
I did not know that.
Yeah, man. They say death come in 3, so I hope this is our 3rd and final. I don't want to hear no more deaths in hip-hop. Thank you. Adjusting me. Let me adjust my pants, too.
Whoa, now.
I mean, you know.
You wearing them,
this
sweatpants Mike likes?
Nah, I'm wearing the jeans today. I'm tired of him looking at my stuff.
Tired of me looking at it, points at me.
Hey, man.
He loves to point it out.
I'm sorry. But just be looking around. He want to see what's happening. He like, hey, I've never seen that button before.
Wow.
Shout out to my main man, Toxic Mike, in the building. Engineer extraordinaire, Toxic Commander-in-Chief, head of us at HNIC, but you are not the head Negro in charge. I am. What are you drinking?
Whiskey.
Whiskey.
Scotch whiskey.
Why you always drinking that rock and roll drinks?
Because I'm fucking rock and roll, dude.
God damn.
Sexy beast.
You drink some malt liquor or something one day. Surprise me.
Surprise you.
Get you an old English or
I
something.
used to drink Old English all the time when I was a kid. Come
I'm
on.
sure you did.
That's what I grew up on.
It's called Old English.
O-E. 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 Not even old E. We be like O-E.
That's old.
All right. She wants to talk, so. After I introduce Laura, little bit of Laura, we have a special guest in the house tonight with us. Her name is StikNTreebob.
StikNTreebob.
Now, you know damn well I am horrible with names. So I had to actually study
it rolls
this
off
name.
Of people's tongues at the
StikNTreebob. I mean, I got it now.
yeah.
Come on up, look. Come on up to the mic.
Don't it just roll off your tongue when you say it?
Roll. StikNTreebob.
Yeah.
First of all, Miss Bob, where did you get the name from? You said it's a long story, but you said it's a interesting story.
Yeah,
so,
I can make it shorter.
No, you ain't say it about long. You just said it was interesting. So what we're going to do is this is the perfect time because I've been waiting to interview you so I can find out where a lovely lady like you, a talented artist, very multi-talented because you do a lot of things, get a name like StikNTreebob, and it will stick out to you, and it will be, like The Weeknd or something like that, like The Weeknd. Like you be like, what? Why the hell?
Sound like it's like a trio, like it's a whole squad.
StikNTreebob. That could be a rap group.
Yeah, but
we StikNTreebob from around the way, and everybody was. I'm Stick, I'm Tree, and my name Bob.
Right, but it's just more so like it's like more so symbolic for like different personalities of myself.
Okay.
It's like when I ran across the name a while back, and I decided to stick with it not only because it's different. I just wanted to stand out. I don't want to be like everybody else. I want you to be able to find me.
Yeah.
I should never be lost. It's only one StikNTreebob.
That's it. That's it. You don't even got to copyright it.
No.
It's one name. Well, you know how you try to copyright something in a name, but you be like, damn, somebody else got that name.
Mm-hmm.
That's why artists.
I don't want to go through that. And plus, I'm my own person, so I like to stand out in every single way possible. So.
But you still haven't told us.
More I'm about to say.
Okay.
More of the story is when I was younger, I've been through a lot when it comes down to my music. I'm specifically talking about music. I've been through a lot, and I practically was like a branch from a tree that was just lingering. People were walking over me, looking past me, like they never noticed me. And when it came down to my music, I would have some people that say, like she's hot, or you gotta listen. But some people, they just continue to walk by like they didn't care. They didn't want to even hear what I had. I wanted to work with certain people. They didn't really want to work with me. So it was just like I kind of felt like I was out at that point. I don't know if it was because I was young or because they didn't think I knew a lot or I wasn't as hot. But until one day, like I was discovered by someone.
Oh, yeah?
And so someone discovered that branch, picked it up, wrenched it off, took it home, replanted it, and now I'm being heard. Like I'm blossoming to that tree that I want to be. I'm coming into that green money now. So it's just like now people want to hear me. People hear my music. They hear how talented I am. They wanna do things with me now. Now they want to do music and travel and invite me to places and put me on tracks with them. Now they hear me now, and it was just like, but I'm the same person that it was then, but y'all didn't hear me before. I was trying to explain this to y'all before, but now y'all hear the creativeness coming out. So it's just like,
well, I'm gonna be honest. It happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah.
I mean, your story is not original as far as being overlooked. It's part of paying dues.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, but you appreciate it more that you getting them looks. Like even with me, as much long as I've been in the game, to be overlooked in the game is almost worse Like I'm putting out work, I'm putting out records, getting good shows, and then y'all forget like I didn't do nothing. And it's like when I put out a new project, it's like starting all over again. But this project, I feel is like getting a look that I have never gotten in a long time, especially in hip hop. So your story is very, very, very is unique to you. But,
no, I
but
wouldn't
can
think
relate.
that is unique to me. I just think that, that's more symbolic towards where my name came from. I mean, of course, it's a story that everybody have. Everybody do have their own stories for sure, but
it makes it worth it though when you
that's
get
where
that
my name came from. I wanted to put it more into my name than more into just my character, who I am, because I'm nothing like what people think that I am. They probably thinking a whole different thing of me, but I'm nothing like that either.
So what do you think they think of you?
I think more people, like when they see me, they normally think that the type of music that I'm in, like they can just easily throw me into a genre of music, such as hip hop because I do know how to rap, or such as R&B because I slow it down a bit. But my type of music that I do, period, I don't have a specific genre. I'm just an artist. I like to write. I enjoy music, so I can write jazz. I can write hip hop. I can write grunge music. It just depends. Alternative. I'm all over.
I see you like rock.
Yeah, I like rock, so I can write rock music as well. I write any type of music, even if it was gospel. I just won't ever let nobody put me into that trance, whereas though I have to downsize to just a specific genre.
I feel like that's super evident in your music because I listen to all of it, and all of it is so different. Like, just for, you had the couple of songs that were like super R&B, and then more hip hoppy, and then I have like more of like an alternative, harder, edgier sound, which was your latest music that I was able to listen to. I know you've got more that I haven't heard, but I felt like that those songs, those 3 songs that you just, or 4 songs that you put out this year were very relatable and just really, they were darker and you could feel like pain in them, and I really loved it.
And that's another thing. A lot of people, like, well, as far as my image will probably come off like kind of dark, but to just like put it on the shelf, I don't make dark music. Most of the music I do make is fun music. Every word that you hear is very self-explanatory, and every song I do, it's you can hear everything from line to line, and this story is a story within all songs. I try to put them out such as like a storyline, like there's a beginning and there's
I definitely felt that, almost like an anthology.
Yeah, so it's just like I don't want to give people the wrong vibes, like, hey, well, this girl, well, does she do goth music or this, that, and the third? No, it comes off that way because I do have some type of creepiness in me as well. Like I came up like off of like zombie movies and like vampire movies. So
talking my language.
Yeah, so I like stuff like that. So I just can't help, because I'm when I'm thinking and doing my music, like I'm not just looking at it just for one type of people, like one type of crowd. I like to make music for all people. So if God people happen to come across, hey, I got stuff for them too. Like I make music for everybody. It's not just one type of music.
Well, you sound like more to me like a songwriter.
Yeah.
Like a songwriter that when they put the music, and that's
well, that's the goal.
Like a songwriter could say, all right, we're in the studio, you got a piece of music, who we gonna give it to? And then you're trying to find all these rock people, all this desert. You'd be like, no, give it to the songwriter and let the songwriter just do what she do to it, and whatever come out, that's how she felt, and that's what's gonna be laid on the track. So kudos to you, because there's too many people want to be put in boxes. And we're a breed that don't want to be put in boxes, and that makes it hard because the industry.
Now you gotta stay stuck within that box. I like to expand.
The industry love pigeonholing people for some reason. They don't
because
want you
they
to
put
get
themselves
all.
in that predicament, though. They do that to themselves.
The artists?
Yes, they
Yeah.
do that to themselves because how they write. See, some people, they like to also be dumbed down as well. Like, we got some people that likes to just like they get fought by the words and then uppercuts and back slaps and stuff like that. And then they stuck in this one era or area. So what I do is I don't let people try to manipulate my mind or make me feel some type of way about my music. It's either you like it or you don't. That ain't my problem. If you don't, if you do like it, kudos, you know, I have more.
Right.
But you don't have to listen to it. But I'm going to continue to make odd songs. So my thing about my music is I wanna make music where as though, you know, we got like people, for instance, when they come out, right, they always wanna just talk about what a person do or don't have. They always want to fight with words. It's always just pure seduction or something like that. Just think outside of the box. And for some reason, it's like some people out here, they always feel like you got to experience things to write music. They talk about so many people, well, I don't like that person because they didn't experience that. They didn't go through that, or they didn't do that, what they said they was doing, or have what they said they had. So now they looking at people trying to bash them, and it's not even always about that with music. Music is an art, just like drawing is an art. So if you can draw anything, nobody would judge you for that. Right. But if you write anything, somebody's judging you because you didn't experience it.
Right.
So I just don't agree with that. So I would sit here and write a hell of a mob of songs or a multitude of songs, and I haven't experienced half of it. But you would think, yeah, because of how the storyline is, it's like, oh, you would think, oh, I went through that. Like one of my songs that I have out now is called Criminal. I ain't robbed no goddamn bank, but the song, it sounds good.
But that's
so it's just like, but it's about the art in it.
But this what music got to get like Scorsese or any major movie. The guy who wrote The Godfather or what's his name?
Mario
Pussy. Mario, that guy. He ain't never, he just telling a story. He's telling a story. We were the CNN of the ghetto, hip hop rather, was supposed to, okay, yeah, we might write about the guy on the corner shooting. We might even put ourselves in the first person of the guy shooting. But at the same time, that's us giving our perspective of the guy shooting. And somebody that write Godfather, Scarface, these people are millionaires and they're not gangsters and cocaine runners.
Correct.
But they probably did their research on it and they came up with the story.
I imagine writing a song is no different than writing a book or a screenplay.
But like you said, I'm sorry.
It's telling a story.
But like you said, some people put themselves in that box because when the industry be like, the hit that you got was the Butterfly song. So I need you to have every song come out of you because this is what we made all our money from, the Butterfly song. As a matter of fact, we want you to be the butterfly guy. And we want you to tattoo butterflies on you. And then this is the artist.
Well,
man, I need that money. I'm broke. All right, I'm the butterfly man. and you, like you said, that's your choice. You pigeonhole your. I would have been like, I ain't no damn butterfly. Sometime I want to be a spider.
Well,
oh, is that me? Oh, that's you. Oh, see, you about to get put out.
I think some of the best artists would be like
security, phone police. Wait, Mike must be sleeping because he came back here. He's like, Supreem, give me your phone.
Oh,
go ahead, Laura.
No, I was just gonna say that I feel like some of the best artists out there, some of the most iconic artists, have like an evolution to their music. Yeah. Madonna, Madonna has done all versions of music. Michael Jackson. I just think that those are the best.
But for some reason, hip hop and R&B, like if a Fantasia one day come out to want to do rock and roll. Like, look, I did all that. I'm just saying, she does R&B. See, but you see what you just did? You was like Fantasia.
But she already has her genre already, and that's what I'm
well, that was her. That was for going on American Idol.
But if she say, I want to sing a song with Korn, her fan base would be like, what? And then
It's probably not gonna sound that good.
But either she gonna say, "Well, y'all might not like it, but I'm still gonna sing it,"
Oh God.
or y'all gonna
Her
be like,
voice,
or she gonna be like, "Y'all right. Let me go back to singing about my baby and my R&B."
What made you choose her?
I was just,
Right.
it just popped in my
people,
mind.
I said the same.
It just really popped. Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, she just popped in my mind.
That's
I don't know
because
why.
a lot of people do say I look like her. That's my celebrity look.
Maybe that's what happened.
Well, you sound a lot better because her voice is like nails on a fucking chalkboard.
Man, Fantasia can sing. What's wrong with you?
Oh God.
Fantasia's good.
Well, I do want to say this though about my music. Another thing that will probably stick out to people that some of my music could come off odd, but like a lot of the people that inspire me with my music are odd people or people like such as like Portishead, Sia. Like I do listen to like Lena Del Rey, like people like that, and then a little.
You saying
bit.
a bunch of people I ain't never heard of. I mean, but it's good. It's cool.
Good artists. I know you have.
I'm not hating.
Well-rounded in my music.
I'm just
I
a
know,
hip hop
that's
head, turned into a funk head, turned back into a hip hop head. So
I can't.
I dabble in a little rock, but it's just like I don't know. I just don't know a lot of people.
Well, believe it or not, like me being in the music the way I am, I listen to all kinds of music. I've heard all kinds of old music all the way up to new music, and today's music is horrible to me. Yes. And I'm young. And I'm young, and I don't really listen to today's music. And this is like, to be honest, like a lot of people would think that I come over as the type of person that listen to today's music, and actually, all reality, I listen to 95.2. It's 92.5.
Oh, the country
XTU,
station?
yeah.
XTU.
I keep my radio on that station. I know almost every song on that station, from new to old. Yeah, I've been listening to it for years, but you would think that I probably wouldn't know not one song on there or any of the people that's on that station.
No.
But I listen to a lot of music. That's why so when I do my music, some of my music have a lot of rock and alternative and like creepy type sounds and tunes and different odd effects to them, because that's the type of music I listen to. I like to listen to music, like stuff that had meaning to it, stuff that actually real music.
Right.
And I think like some of that country rock music is like a lot of
there's a lot of story in country music, definitely.
Like
a
Ray
lot
Charles
of heartbreak.
said, good stories. Country music have the best stories.
But I don't know about the best, but
I mean,
there's
your
definitely.
tractor broke, your dog died, your porch fell on your grandmother.
I don't know. Have you ever heard?
I ain't never heard that.
Grandma got ran over by a reindeer.
Stop it! That's not country. That's a Christmas song.
That's what I was about to say. That I don't listen to that. But.
If you never heard "Thunder Rolls" by Garth Brooks, like that's a dark. Deep song.
My man is Jeff Foxworthy. He said, "If the torch,
I like Billie
if
Eilish
the porch
too.
fall
Like Billie
and
Eilish,
it kill more than 10
music.
dogs, you might be a redneck." But they make good music, man. I ain't gonna hold you. But that's gonna benefit you in the long run.
I believe so, because I can go so broad with my type of music. Unlike me being a writer, like I write all of my music. So my whole aim here is not to be an entertainer, believe it or not. My aim is not to be a singer or a rapper. I want to sit in the back. I just want to be a writer.
Okay.
I'm doing this all just to be a writer. I want people to hear my visions. I want them to see what I mean by when I say I can write. I can turn a pen into a story, but it's just that I don't care to sing it. I don't have the best voice or the greatest voice. I didn't come out with those intentions to have the best voice or the greatest voice. I already know I'm not a singer. I have a voice, but I'm not a singer. I'm not a Beyonce or a Whitney Houston or nobody like that, but I do have a voice, whereas though I can put my music out there and explain to people how I would like it to sound. And if somebody was to want to purchase it, they're on the table.
That's funny though, because it's the opposite usually. Lady Gaga and most songwriters, they've been writing for years. Neo been writing, making millions of dollars, and then you hear their first single and you see that they're rich or they multi-platinum already from all their writings, and then they come out with their album. So it usually works the opposite
like
way.
Pharrell?
So yeah. I mean, but I'm saying, but it's funny though, because most people be like, they come from the back and want to be in the front, or somehow get pushed in the front. But this is one of the first stories I've heard of the opposite. Like, because most people that's on that microphone, and I seen you on the microphone, and it don't look like you scared of it. Don't look like you like I said, my man told me that.
Oh, I don't really have stage fright.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? It's like look like you belong in the entertainment chair.
Oh, I'm cracking up. But you wanna know what's crazy? I think I've got over that. I had it before though. Like when I first started,
right.
I had it before, but I don't know. I just got that I don't give a F attitude, so I don't really care for what people think or say. I don't care because I know I make good music, so it doesn't matter to me what nobody say. Because if you keep having that mind concept that you got to care about what somebody going to say or how they feel, you're going to always be stuck there and always worrying about somebody else's thoughts, and you going to crumble. And I can't afford to let nobody watch me crumble over something they said or how they feel. Like what you feel don't have nothing to do with me.
I think that's important.
That's
in
crazy.
Art in general.
I just don't
Any
care.
kind of art.
Like if I'm putting this out for people, and I already know that the type of things that I'm doing, it's going to get to whoever's going to get to regardless, and it's also going to hit them people that don't like it.
Right.
I already have that in my mind already. I already know that it's going to come with the game. I know it's going to be some good times. I know it's going to be bad times,
right.
but none of that bothers me.
Good.
I'm familiar with it already. It doesn't bother me.
I mean, loving yourself is important.
Who's Bernie Taupin?
She
said she'll be the Bernie Taupin.
I don't know. I think it's an old white guy.
It sounds like an old white guy.
Well, Brad wrote it, and he is an old white guy.
Apparently, he must be the bomb.
I hope so.
But what do you say? You sure are truckling. Well, if that mean good, that's me. Now we got what you do. Can you tell us how and the name and everything, and that's the dope meaning about how you got your name and everything, because a lot of us feel like that broken branch on the ground, and they just walk over us, like they bypass us. But what even got you started into music? You know, like have you been like a musical? Like, you know, I grew up listening to the radio, and I was like, I want to do something. I don't know what I can do, because this was before hip hop. So I was like, I don't know what I can do, but I want to do something that's these people doing in this box, right? So like, did you grow up musical? And tell us how you really got into making music.
Well, my uncle, he was a rapper, so he had like a little rap group. Sorry,
that's all right.
My uncle,
I just want to make sure they hear the whole story.
I'm cracking all the way up. So my uncle, he was a rapper. He used to do music really well, even up to this day. You know, he had like a rap group back then, so I always used to watch them do music. Then, you know, I got a lot of people that's in my immediate families that sing, and my mom, she always used to listen to like oldies all day long, like I'm sleep. I hear oldies in my sleep. Right. I wake up. I hear oldies waking up in a car. It's like everywhere. There's nowhere I can turn and it wasn't no oldies. And my grandma used to listen to them too, and my aunts and stuff. So I always was like big on like old music. So like you might even hear that as well, like in my music, like as far as the beats wise, like I do pick up a lot of like old school sounding beats. And I do like a lot of talking, like in the midst of like explaining stuff too. So that's another thing.
Vamping.
Yeah. From the old school stuff.
Let me tell you something, girl.
Right.
That's some boys to mention.
My name is Supreem, and I'm a Virgo.
Yeah, so that right there is definitely a good thing. So I grew up watching a lot of those shows as well.
Inspired by
Prince, like Purple Rain and stuff like that. 5 Heartbeats, Temptations.
Storyteller.
Yeah. So I like Michael Jackson, stuff like that. So it's like a lot of legends and stuff, music that I do listen to.
Right.
That I did grow up off, and that I did make my determinations on.
So you from West Philly, right?
Wanting to do music, yes.
West Philly.
Yep, down the bottom.
Because my man Dell told me, you know, he from West Philly, and he said, "Yo, You need to check her out, yo. She's a beast. She's the truth. So West Philly, what did who was your uncle? I was just curious.
His name is Eugene, but they call him Anthony.
What was his group?
What was his?
Because I'm 100 years old. I
don't really remember the name of his group, but I do know that they used to call him Doc Morpheus or Ungin Son, and he was going under like Ungin Son or the Dungeon Son, one of the two.
Oh no, I don't know. It sounds familiar.
It's on 38th Street. 38th
it sounds familiar, but it's cool. But I'm saying, like, I mean, did that inspire you to straight go into rap?
Yeah, that's what inspired me to go
like,
into
I'm
rap.
gonna bust these bars. My uncles. You know what I mean?
Because I started out rapping, actually. I actually started out rapping first.
I still like you as a rapper.
And then I started out slowing it down more because I thought that it's way much more to see and understand and listen to when you slow it down for people. And rather than with it faster, and it's always like you got to have these certain type of beats. It's just weird. It's a lot that you got to deal with more
for rap.
Yeah, for rap. Although it's less things you have to do, it's a lot more you got to worry about.
Well, that bugged me out because I remember, like I said, before I even dug into your catalog, and I listened to songs from all, what was it, 2 or 3 albums? I think it's 3 albums. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was like, wow, she got full-length projects. Like I'm still, like everybody's still waiting on my next project, the full-length album. I'm like, and I see you come on there, you like 2019, 2018. I was like, this girl done been working, right? So, but the crazy thing is, I was just bugging about, like, when you were singing live, you were singing and you was doing your thing, but you got excited when you got to the song where you had to rap. Like you was like, yo, this my joint right here.
That's the song. Like, Win Some, Lose Some. Let me tell you about Win Some, Lose Some real quick.
Right.
I want to know about that.
Now,
I want to know who Janelle is.
Now, what album is that on?
That's on The Point.
Okay.
The Point is the very first. It's the very first album I did.
Okay.
The Point means the beginning,
right.
of course. And that's how it all started.
Of your anthology.
Yeah, so that's how it all started. That's how it all started.
I'm learning stuff.
I want to hear about this.
Yes.
So I listened to that and I was like, oh, I know there's a story here.
Yeah, so
this bitch.
Win Some, Lose Some is definitely like a true story. I was with someone that actually really did sleep with, my guy at that time, and I was, close with them, and it really happened, and it was a sucky situation. I couldn't get my hands on her, but this song was good enough.
Did she know it was her? For her?
No, she don't know it's her because it's Janelle right now.
Did you say her name?
I think that's her.
No.
That's her pseudonym.
The disguise name.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna put.
That's why I said I want to know who Janelle is.
I was like, did you air her out on my show?
Nah. I wouldn't do that. I should.
Nah.
I should.
It's
but
out there.
nah,
I mean, if
I
you
ain't
want
that
to,
messy.
you can. I mean,
I
that
ain't
gets
that
us
messy.
ratings.
Okay.
The more dirt slang.
No, but
But
Janelle,
that's great. But that's good though. The pen talked for you. Go ahead, tell your story.
She was messy, and I felt that when it kind of hurt it, and I had to just make a song about it because that's just what I do. Artists, they feel things, and then when they feel things, they put it down on the paper. So that's what happened with me, and it ended up being one of the main hit songs that everybody and their mama liked.
I was gonna say I'm sorry that you had that experience, but
I ain't sorry.
No, I'm just playing.
I'm not sorry.
Oh, that's life.
Because
I'm
happy that it did happen because
look what you got.
led me to where I am today.
That's where I was going with that.
You got a hit record.
Look
now.
at that amazing song that you put out by putting your pain into paper.
No, but that was funny though, because she was like,
or into music.
Uh-oh. She was like,
Yeah,
put this is
what
my
I
song right here. I was like, oh, I got a hit, and everybody was just really tuned in because it was like,
yeah, because a lot of people heard it already before, and it's been playing on the radio. It spins faithfully every week on 98.5.
Most slept on the radio.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Big Cuz.
Definitely shout out to Big Cuz. Thank you, Sugar Plum.
That's his name?
Yeah.
So if I call
Big
him
Cuz Radio.
If I call him Sugar Plum, you think he'd be upset?
Oh, come on now.
I mean, I'm just saying. Mike would
you
call him
that
Sugar Plum.
if you want to.
Mike would be like, Big Cuz, a.k.a. Sugar Plum.
That part.
No, but that's you sure
yes,
you feel-
I love his show. I love his show. I listen to his show every weekend. Him and Amber, his guests that he always have on there. They're both sweet. So for sure.
No, he be looking out. He be looking
Yeah,
out
he
big
do.
time. Big Cuz and 98.5 Uptown Radio. Shout out to them. Also, now with those, with you know how everybody you got your favorite joint. If everybody's favorite, and you got to do it. Like if I'm gonna do Queen of the Wobble, somebody gonna get hurt. So or Gimme, these like my little, these my little favorites. But do you have a favorite that you like to perform out of all the albums you got? You got 3. So out of the 3, do you have a favorite?
That was my favorite. I actually have 2 favorites. That one and Welcome Home was my 2 favorites.
That's
Win
on.
Some, Lose Some, and Win Some, Lose Some, and Welcome Home is my 2 favorites.
All right.
Welcome Home was on.
Now,
So Welcome Home is on Leather, the Leather album, which is the black and blue one.
Mm-hmm.
That one, and of course, Win Some, Lose Some is on The Point.
now, what's the last one? The last one is what's the last one of the anthology?
Oh, Leather.
Do you
the
have
album?
Do you have more coming to add to the anthology? Because I know you're working on new stuff.
Well, yeah. So actually, the new stuff that I'm working on now, I do have an album that's coming out real soon. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring it out now or if I'm going to bring it out in the summer because I do have 2 new ones that's coming up. They're actually albums, and the first one is going to be called. Well, no, I don't know if it's going to be first or second, but it's called Cheese Apples. So that one is coming out soon.
That's an interesting title.
Yeah.
Is that a
I'm just-
delicacy?
I'm just.
You just creative.
It's like,
Yeah, I'm just creative.
Like
You be like
High?
Sugar Plum Dixie Cups. That's gonna be my next album.
But yeah, Cheese Apples.
Write it down.
Definitely, for sure. That's gonna be an interesting one. But I was
Cheese
trying to
Apples.
save that for the summertime. I do have more uppity music coming and more slower music coming.
Well, I want.
My crossover music, I'm gonna save that.
So you're not coming out with the rock stuff.
Not yet. I do have some.
Are you gonna do a whole album rock?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna
rock and alternative.
you're
mix.
gonna go straight all out, get the band,
Yeah,
and
so-
have the band in the backyard, and everything.
I wish I had a band.
You
I
can get
wish.
one.
I wish.
I'm saying you keep hanging around with musical people.
Mm-hmm.
Everywhere you go, there's gonna be a drummer. There's gonna be a guitarist. There's gonna be a. And
Well,
you just
I
just
have
gotta
yet
connect
to run
with them.
into one yet.
Nah,
so-
you'll find them. You'll find them.
I mean, I have heard of people that say they do it, but I've
and
never
most of
seen
the time they suck. But if they really dedicated, no, seriously.
it. I'm cracking. all
No, I'm
the way up.
seriously. Most of the time they ain't good, but you don't want them to be all perfect and good because they're gonna be like, yo, I charge us $1,000 a session, and then I need when we go on the
Right.
road, I need $900 a
Right.
day, and my expenses. You get the dude that really want to be great and
Right.
on his way to be great, and he'll work with you for free. And because he know your vision, and he know your vision will help his vision, and he's going to do everything to get better, and you'll see him go from an average player to one of the best, and he became that with you, and he'll never leave you. Trust me. And do that with a guitarist, do that with a bassist, do that with a piano player, whatever
And
you
that's
need.
what I want.
You'll get
So
'em.
if y'all listening out here, if y'all tuning in, I need all of that.
And you might get them all together. It might be some little band that that ain't got no front man. I got lucky. Simple and Supreme was a funk band, 3 white guys that was funky as hell, and they needed a front man, and I fell into their lap, and the rest is history.
Yo, but you know, I found ran across a couple
But they was
people,
good.
but they always be telling me like about like their stuff, but they never like showed me anything.
Well, that's another thing. In this game, there's a lot of, let me tell you people, very few let me show you people.
Exactly.
And
that's what I got tired of running into. That's actually the reason why, not to cut you off, but that's the reason why I'm an independent artist now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I need to go, I got to go. When I got to get up and do things, I needs to go.
Well, it
I
sound like
can't
you-
be waiting on people. Like,
it sounds like your output is high.
yeah, I have to just.
Yeah, output. And it's good that we have these new independent CD babies and distro kids. And so when you finish in the studio and you get your stuff mixed and mastered, you don't have to wait for.
No, I don't have to.
You don't. You got your own bread. You can put your own
That's
stuff
why
out.
I do it.
You can promote your own stuff. Only
That's
thing
why
I
I
tell
do
these
it.
artists, have you a job.
Yep.
Because nobody's
will.
gonna pluck you off of the corner because you just that dynamite.
Yep.
Because the one that dynamite is somebody that ain't as good as you, but got his own bread, got his own distribution, and got his own studio money, and ain't waiting on nobody. And they gonna have 5 albums out, and you waiting to be discovered by Puffy, who ain't looking for nobody. And
that's what I'm saying.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I had to do when I learned that going about it that way is so much more easier and simple. Like you don't have to worry about anything when you do everything on your own because you're not worrying up, you're not waiting.
Right.
You don't have to hold on, get rushed. You just know what you want, what you have to do. And during that time, right then and there, it's just like, all right, you got to get X, Y, and Z done. You got to go here that day. Make sure you put this to a side. Don't let X, Y, and Z knock you off your focus. Just go and do it. Just get it done. And that's just how I always been. And I gained a lot of respect that way. And a lot of people know that when I'm about business.
And another thing I like that I noticed, the young lady just was taking your picture. No, you know who it is. But anyway, I'm just saying, your family support is ridiculous. Yeah. It's like this young boy we seen at the park yesterday. We did another in with my man Boogie Mandela did the smoke out last night, and it's this young kid. You probably know him. You probably seen him before. Swavo, he's a young guy. Swavo. He the guy that jumped on the piano. The guy that went on right after me, and he was all on the piano. But
yeah.
But I like the fact that he has a good support system. So then when you went on, it was like everybody's moving. Everybody, look, get out the way. My baby about to come on. This all our section right here. This is for us, okay? Come on, move in closer.
I love that.
That support was right.
Woo,
that support is
I'm like
that support system you got is amazing. That's why I want you.
But you want to know what's crazy? I didn't hardly even have no family in there that night, but my mama and my cousin.
But I'm just saying, I call all fans family.
Everybody, but you know what? That was just as good because I didn't even know half the
but that's
people
good.
in there
That's
was
even
be
better.
calling me like that. I'm like, hold up, wait, where they come from?
That's even better.
All right, thank you.
That's even better. But I like that you had that system, that support that you had. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's great. I mean, I have support. I just don't have a grasp on who. All my friends are. I'm old, so all my friends are. Yo, I got a show tonight. They be like, man, I got this 3 kids. I got my mortgage due. I bet, never mind. Don't come. So the people that do come, I don't know them, and they be like, I seen you at the last show, old head or OG or whatever they want to call me.
Right.
And I found to keep myself relevant, and I think that you are on that path to keep yourself relevant. You a hustler too. This girl has she done revamped my whole marketing campaign.
I bought this shirt.
Yo,
and the thing I was gonna wear it today too.
She bought towels. They bought towels, shirts. I don't know. I think I made half my money that night off of her and her family.
You gotta support others.
But the ill thing is, she wore the towel on her. She had a black skirt on.
And people thought that was my skirt,
I thought that was the outfit. I was like, did I make that? Did I make a funk that skirt?
And then I hit him up like, you know what? You should make some girl bikers and skirts and stuff.
You need biker shorts.
You need this. I was like, what? And stuff like that.
I said that about the Toxic Radio shop.
You
I was
should.
like, where's the fucking girl shirts?
It looks nice, and that'll be good selling.
I was like, you need to get them V-necks. You got to show the ladies. That's what you need.
See, now, when I say something about showing the ladies, I get in trouble. So
that's because you're a creeper.
So I just keep it. Keep it crew neck. I don't want nothing to do with the ladies. I don't want nothing to do with the biker shorts. But she had some good ideas. She was like, you need some bikers. Yes, and I didn't think bikers was hot since like Salt and Pepper.
What?
Since school days. There you go. Look at that outfit, boy. I said she coordinate. She was like, John Witherspoon would have been proud. He's like, see how she coordinates?
Somebody said no queen shirts.
But I dig that.
Oh, he's talking about, that's Brad, and he's talking about me because I've been asking for Toxic Queen shirts because I am the Toxic Queen.
Oh, yeah, she's the girl queen up in this John. What am I, the jester?
You're something.
What's the second in command of the kingdom? Is like, I know it's vice president, but what's in the courtship of king and queen? What's the like next in charge? The Duke. I'm the Duke of Toxic Radio.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Okay. Why can't I be the Duke of Toxic Radio?
That does not work.
I'm from back in the day.
You are from back in the day.
Nah.
But, we don't think that we're sorry, but we're not going to be able to give you that position.
No, that position has been filled.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, can you find some of her music? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause we don't have,
play nothing. Play
Let
this
me see if I can
Miss
get it
Laura
working. You guys
over
continue
here.
talking.
I
I'll see
love
what I can
that,
do.
by the way.
play no nothing
Like that?
if you
I
find it.
did. Also, I wanted to say that
StikNTreebob. I think I sent you the link earlier. But anyway, you find that because Mike will find it. Mike will find stuff. I'll be like, yo, do you have Hitler's first album? He'd be like, yep. It's called Heil.
All right, now what you was going to say?
I was going to say that obviously.
Oh, here come the deep questions. Go ahead, Law.
I don't have. I was.
She made an artist cry one time. So you're on your own now, StikNTree.
He did not cry. He just.
He was like,
"Stop
yeah,
talking."
man, that's what I'm talking about, Lord. But she's the journalist. I'm the Duke.
I'm not a journalist. I was just gonna say that Leather, all the songs that were on there really like, I felt them, but on the point, what got me up out of my seat was Fresh Pot.
Everybody love Fresh Pot. That's the younger generation. That's the younger generation.
That was like, I'm in a club now.
Yeah, make you want to go. Make you want to move. Like
my butt was popping all over the place.
Yeah, that's what Fresh Pot's for.
That's a lot of
That's why
popping.
it's called Fresh Pot. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with Fresh Pot is.
No.
But that's something that my mom
I had to Google thought.
My mom used to say that to me when I was young all the time. Every time I used to
it's
dance.
somebody nasty.
Not nasty,
like,
but like a
think
little
they grown.
fresh little girl.
Yeah,
Yeah. Because I was just trying to keep up with them little dances and always trying. You like, stop that with your little Fresh Pot ASA.
Yeah.
Stop that Fresh Pot.
My
Or
grandma-
Lord,
Oh my
cut
God.
that out.
Loved
And
it
then
though.
That's why I'm
Definitely
just
was
like,
one of
I'm
my
gonna just
grandmother
name
words.
that Fresh Pot because that's just something that all the younger generation nowadays, that's something that they'll do.
Yeah,
There we go.
I love that.
Woo.
He found StikNTreebob, guys.
Yeah.
Thirsty and you immature.
What?
Why fuck my friend? You coulda fucked yours.
Yeah, that was messy.
But you
real
won't
messy.
admit the shit. But I be
Bitch.
damn if
No, nothing is on the Leather album. Which you get a chance.
I like that. Yo, we listening to music. Oh, one thing I do want, and I'm just giving advice. I'm not expert at this music business. Yes, I am. Anyway, I would like to see more visuals, man. You would have YouTube on fire. I think, especially with the titles of your song.
And that-
And if
There
you're-
wasn't.
and
Yeah, there
if-
wasn't any live performances or
Right.
anything. I was.
Like, if
I
you
was
had-
scouring the internet.
Like if you
No,
had,
I just got the two.
no, I
but-
want some visual. Like
No, I
music
know. I'm
video.
making a video right now as we speak. I'm supposed to be getting ready to get one together now.
Your IG is
But-
private. by the way.
Yeah.
What you wanna know
You an
about
artist.
that?
You gotta take your joint off
I
private.
am, but you want to know what happened? That one was because it was my original page, and I didn't really have friends on like my other pages, so I just let that page take over. But I wasn't thinking about it being private at the time because I knew I already had people on there, and I have so many people that be sending requests and stuff. But I was just that private type person. But yeah, of course I would have to eventually I'm gonna have to take it off now. But
Yeah, you're an artist now. You the world. You belong
now-
to. You belong
I was
to
like,
us.
let me say this though.
Say it.
It's definitely about the people you know, because I wasn't doing my music for a while, which is the reason why I don't have that many followers.
Oh, I was about to say. I
But
thought you was gonna say you ain't got
it's
that much
because-
music. I'm a shit.
No, I got
Got more
plenty.
than me.
I got music for days. But the thing about it is, what happened in that whole situation was I had to get back on the internet because I wasn't really into the social like that, the social world. So I had to start getting back on there and trying to build my following back up. But until then, I only have what I have. But it was about the people that I knew, which is the reason why my music took off so fast. My music took off faster than I can gain my peoples from my background.
Right.
So it was just like, nah,
Great
they're like,
problem to
oh,
have.
hey, yeah. They like, oh, well, how you get here and how you get to do this and well, it's about the people I know. I can't help it. That is about the people that I know. So
your network is strong.
Yeah. So it's like that happened more faster than I can get my followings up. Now I'm steady trying to still get my followings up.
It'll come.
Good for
like,
you, though. I mean, that's excellent.
Sometimes
so it was a little hard.
It's not a bad problem to have. But let me tell you about this girl. Well, first of all, Dell told me what he told me. Like, so I said, okay, I'll check. Then she wore the funk that tie. I was like, oh, definitely. Definitely. But I don't ask people to be on this show. I don't like, hey, I got this radio. You know, that ain't
you
my
do
thing.
now.
I mean, if I know you and I'll be like, yo, I got a spot free. I would like for you to come on my show. But I don't want to come off she a female artist. First of all, the first thing I got a radio show. Here come creepy guy. Trying to throw.
I did say you were creepy.
No, but just as I'm giving you a compliment now because you are like, hello. My name is StikNTreebob. You remember me? I bought the towels. My family bought your shirts. And I'm like, yeah. I see you have a podcast. I'm like, yeah, I got a date open if you want to be on. I got Dell on, blah. Would you like to come on the following week? Sure. But she went and got it. Like I said, I don't want to. I never want to be the guy that's like, hey, yo, you know, I got that radio show.
But that's what happened that night because I didn't even know that you had one until I opened my mouth, and that's the thing. I didn't know nothing about the show until I opened up my mouth.
I mean,
I knew nothing about the event until I opened up my mouth. So that night,
but she a go getter.
That night,
It's
I was
important.
there,
You
and I'm
gotta.
talking to my homie. I'm like, well. Who's the people I should talk to and socialize with and network with?
Oh, I thought
and
you
who
knew
are the
already.
people I shouldn't? So he's like, yeah, well, you know, that Unc is such and such, and this person is such and such, and that person. Oh, okay. All right.
It's 'cause you're
yeah,
old.
you uncle.
Oh.
So
Uncle Pre.
I'm like, all right. So I'm listening in, and I'm just like, all right, well, let me go and, you know, network a little bit. Let me see what kind of magic we can put together here.
Whitney Payton called me Unc. She was like, my
Yeah.
Uncle Preem just put out a new song. I was like, Whitney, I'm big brother. I'm not uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I said, you know, I guess that's the thing. They call this old head Unc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just like that you really went and got your you wasn't scared. First of all, like I said, you went and got. It seemed like you just the theme of this whole interview is that you're a go getter. You're talented, and you're a go getter.
I just try to be.
I was gonna say, like, you know yourself. You're confident, and you know you love yourself, and that's very clear and evident. And I love it.
Not too shy.
Why be like that?
Why?
Yeah.
What? Confident?
No, why be shy?
Why be shy? I don't know.
If you, this is the type
Michael
of
Jackson,
business.
but Michael
this
Jackson
is not a shy business.
But Michael
though.
Jackson was shy.
I get that, but
I mean, he was an aggressive
shy,
businessman, but he's shy.
by
He
you
was
being
also
shy,
questionable.
It
But
makes you tense up. Like,
but do you know that the shy people is so much mystery? Like the shyer you are, it seems like more people want to get at you to figure out why you shy or try to break you out
right,
of the
and then
shell.
that's the thing. I don't
It's
want
crazy.
nobody had to break me out of something, and I'm like,
already here.
It's just like, no, I was
I love
always
it.
taught that being business minded is the way to go.
I
So,
love it.
like, if you want something, you gotta go for it. If you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So, like, if it's no reason why if cameras is on me, I should be like, no, I'm going to talk to the cameras.
I love it.
Hey, hello, how you doing? This is me. That's how people get to know who you are. They get to like who you are because you show yourself. But you're not really showing yourself if you one way behind the scenes and then you another way in front of the camera. No, this is just who I am. I ain't in those forums.
Well, how about this? I can't wait till the video come. When the video come, I'm sure.
And you want to know, guess what video I'm doing first?
Which one?
I said guess.
Oh man, you going back? Or
No,
you
it's
moving
going to be
forward?
from No Nothing. No Nothing is the very first video that I'm doing. The rock one. But
Which one you gonna do?
you had questions that you didn't ask me yet.
Go ahead, Laura.
Oh.
Break it down. She want to be broke. Let her be broke then.
So you're a songwriter, right? So you write all your own lyrics. Do you do all the production for your song? Like, are you writing the beats and the music and stuff, or is it more like a Michael Jackson thing where you're like, there should be a guitar at this point in time? You know what I mean? Who's doing your production?
I brought all, if not most, of my beats from YouTube.
Okay.
I bought most of them from YouTube. Some I got from like Track Train. I got some from like Sound Click. I just go to different places to get my music. Some I actually have a producer now that I recently just started working back with. Now he just started recently giving me more beats to work with. So I'm be slowing down with purchasing them from YouTube, because I've been hearing a lot about YouTube beats that wasn't really good, but so far so good. As I just got a good ear for beats. So a lot of people say like I got like this thing about like when I do my music I marry the beats a lot. So they're like, oh, for some reason my music sound good with them beats, like it's fit perfectly, like they were meant for the beats. So I'm just like, well, that's what happened when you're a good writer. You obey the beat, you listen to it a couple times, and that's what I hear on it.
Remind me of
whatever I hear, that's what I write.
That sounds like remind me of Aretha. I don't know if y'all
so the
seen
beats
that.
inspire how you're going to take the track.
That's how Aretha
I
used to
just
do.
listen to the beat first, and then I write to
And
it.
marry
I write songs. I at least write 2 to 3 songs a day. Every
That's
single
dope.
day, I write 2 to 3 songs,
Wow.
4 songs.
I'm slacking in my Mac.
And
You are.
I need to write.
You need to take. You need to
I
take some
always,
lessons.
when I say I write songs,
complete.
a lot of boatloads, and like they always end up coming.
Now,
out
are you
good.
are you sending any of these tracks out to like?
Labels.
I didn't get there yet, but that's the goal. The goal is to start selling my music. It's not really there for me to gain. That's why I didn't really care too much about a following, because I really want to play the back scenes.
Yeah.
But I mean,
You're such a front person.
But I mean, if that's what you want,
Stop
right?
fronting.
I don't,
You always
because I don't
fronting.
really care for all of that stuff. I don't care for fame. Like,
I'll take yours.
No, but like
God, give me
that's
her
how
portion,
you're gonna,
please.
That's how you're gonna get there, though, right? By like trying to push that stuff towards
Yeah,
labels and
unfortunately,
other
yeah.
producers and whatnot.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Laura is the Barbara Walters of Toxic Radio. Go ahead, yo. She is. Go ahead. Keep on asking questions. Go ahead.
What else do you do besides music? Like, what do you do? What
now
else are
she's
you
business.
into? I'm gonna go into my nerd stuff.
I'm a jack of all trades. You don't want to go there.
I do,
because I do everything.
Well, okay. Well, what kind of movies do you like?
I'm more so an action freak. I'm an action freak, and I like a lot, not a lot, every Marvel.
Oh, you done hit-
Or Star Trek.
Oh Lord, you done hit the
or Star Wars.
Oh Lord, you must.
Any sci-fi, like you
Keep
can
going,
kill me
girl.
in.
Keep going.
Yes, you can kill me in. Like
she almost had an orgasm.
TNT.
Did you say Star Wars?
No, listen, I watch like all of that, like crime stuff, like investigation stuff like that too. But Marvel's is just where it's at, you know.
I mean,
That's dope.
That's where it is.
She just want to know how many Star Wars people she can get in one.
Oh, definitely. I'm the Star Wars that watch the old Star Wars, the new Star Wars, and the Obi-Wan Kenobi. I watched all of the.
Well, I'm a proud
Clone Wars and all
the
that.
Clone Wars, the Star.
All the
I'm a
all
proud.
of them.
Mandalorian, all that.
Yes.
I'm a proud
So-
admitter that I only seen the first 3 Star Wars.
Oh my God, be quiet. That's because you're old.
Now you want to talk about?
You keep falling in for that.
Now you want to talk? Yeah, you want to talk about Rocky? I done seen every Rocky movie ever made up into Creed. You understand?
Oh, well, action.
And Rocky is real.
We were at the movies last night, and we saw the new Mortal Kombat movie.
I watched mine last night too.
Oh my God! First of all, that was amazing. But what I was going to say is, they put out a trailer for the new Fast and Furious, and I almost slipped right off my chair.
Did they?
Yeah,
you know, they kept
John
saying
Cena
that
as
too.
his brother.
Oh my God!
They kept
Where did
saying
he get a brother
that
from?
was supposed to be the new one coming up for
F9.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be interesting because
Well, I gotta
I'm
watch
trying
it
to figure
anyway.
out if the main guy ain't gonna be in it. So
Well, he ain't been in it for a while. He been out.
Talking
of it.
about the one that died,
Christopher
I don't-
Walken.
Yeah.
He been gone for about 3 of
Christopher
them.
Walken.
Walker. What's his name? Walker.
I don't know. I stopped.
I don't know his
watching it.
name, man.
I
What's
stopped
his
watching
name? Christopher.
it. He died.
But yeah,
They're
they've
so-
been
you didn't
good.
watch with The Rock?
Yeah, they've been good. Even Hobbs and Tubbs
even
and
watched
Crackett and Hobbs
With
and
The Rock.
what's his name? Hobbs and Cricket.
Oh yeah,
Oh, you talking about the one with
Hobbs and
what's his
Tubbs.
name?
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hobbs
that-
and
that
Shaw.
one with-
that was good. Like
There's-
so far is a fantastic series. I'm in for F9.
I know, it's so
I
ridiculous.
just seen a poster for I know you got the little nerd hat on right now.
Yeah, that's
I
on.
seen a poster for Suicide Squad, and it got Idris Elba in it.
Yes, it does.
No, not him. The younger guy. He's still living.
He said Christopher. You said Christopher Walken. That's
at least I ain't say Christopher Reeves.
Oh my goodness! Stop it.
I'm just saying Christopher Walker.
Yes.
Right.
It's not Christopher.
What's his name? Steve Walker.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it was the face for me.
What's his name, man?
What was that?
It doesn't matter.
That's Christopher Walker.
Harley Quinn's got a new movie coming. That's all that's important in this
Harley
conversation.
I want to see her too. I like her. That little crazy.
She is something else.
She seemed like some of my ex-girlfriends. I was like, man, it triggers when I look at her. I'd be like, damn, she crazy.
Yeah.
Fine and crazy, but that's enough for me. I turn into.
Don't forget it.
Yeah.
We all got a little Harley Quinn in us.
Especially when you go around gutting people.
That part. Supreme.
I'll cut you.
I'm just talking about talking.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
But it's been a pleasure.
Paul Walker. That's
It's
Thank
Paul Walker. That's his name. Paul Walker. Who said that? Who gave it to us?
But I thought you said that already.
I said Christopher Walker.
Oh.
You
Thank-
said
But
Chris-
I thought they said his name was Paul. She's in the cut listening hard.
He was like, oh, don't mess up my movie. That's my dude.
I'm breaking all the way
My
up.
bad. I told you I ain't good with names. So for me to come on and know your name, StikNTreebob, that says a lot. Because I don't remember my name sometimes. I'll be like, Supreme the ravioli. But it's been good, man. We know about you. Can we please, before we get out of here, give us your social media handles and where to get in touch with you and how to get in touch with all your music and, which is pretty much everybody. All digital platforms. Go ahead. You say it, though.
Are you done?
Dang.
I was trying
me?
to make sure. Were you done with your questions?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I like that nerdy shit.
She just wanted to hear.
I like to know about you.
What it is she want to break you down and break you down to the point where you got to admit that you love Star Wars and then you're on her side.
I do make a lot of people.
She's on my mortal enemy. As far as till May 15th, Judah Priest. All he had to do was talk about Star Wars and quasars and what's them damn shields, them swords, them lightsabers. The next thing you know, she's a Judah Priest fan, so she's going to be on Judah Priest's side for the May 15th Omniverse battle.
You got to keep it interesting.
She's going to go with my enemy, but that's all she wanted to do. She ain't got no more questions.
If your Instagram hadn't been private, maybe I'd have more.
That part.
Is your Instagram? Am I on your Instagram?
It is. Yes, you are.
But I
I
get
don't
to see
have
your
nothing
pictures.
on there.
Oh, you know what? She do. You do got something on it. You got pictures of your albums.
Yeah, that's it.
That's cool. That's
Sure.
that's art.
Pull it up.
No, because I don't get myself off check.
No, I got mine.
Show it to her. It's beautiful. I don't know. I still want to know how people do that.
Well, I can fix it for you.
You ever see that? You see people just have a whole picture, and it'd be like eight blocks turned into one picture. Oh, Micah got it, but she not following you.
He can follow me, and he can pull it up.
Account is on private.
So press follow, Mike.
You follow her?
He got to send it. It's under bananas.
Yeah, he had it.
Oh, he found it.
B-A.
Mike is a detective.
N-A-S?
Yeah, see that part. Yep.
That shit is bananas.
Bananas, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it's.
Now that's my girl.
Yeah, bananas.
So she'll tell them how to get in touch with you. Bananas.
All right, hold on
At
1 second.
BANN. I can't spell the rest, so you better do it.
Gwen Stefani spelled it out. How could you not know how to spell bananas?
Is it?
How you the only one got? See, look at it. Here, he got it.
He got okay.
See?
So this
that's hot.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And everything's pretty much.
I'm gonna give you something, and you gonna advertise my
Mine's is
stuff.
black. Y'all's is white up there. Mine's is black.
Well, we black.
Might be the way.
Might
Might be the way you have it set up, like in a dark mode or something.
Yeah.
See, but that's dope. Contradiction. Funky. Contradiction. I see you, Mike.
I'm cracking up. But if you can see mine's from here.
Yeah.
You see, it just looks like it's just my album cover.
All right.
And everything just looked like it's more just.
But either way, you want people to follow you. Oh, keep it up, Mike, so I can spell it right. So you follow StikNTreebob on Instagram.
Oh, she's
at
stepping.
BANNAANNAS. And that's not the way Gwen Stefani
No,
spelled
it is not how you spell bananas.
It's bananas.
Bananas.
I love it.
But I just
Gotta
want
drag it
so
out.
I'm looking forward to seeing what comes out the future for you because it's gonna be that type of summer. It's gonna be the hot girl summer.
Absolutely. You are badass, and I'm so glad I met you.
Hot StikNTreebob summer. I feel it. I mean, I'm predicting it. You go get that. So thank you for tuning in and being our guest for Funky Contradiction. Please don't be a stranger. Invite all your 100 fans that came to see you that night to watch this episode. It's live right now, but in a few moments it'll be in podcast form so people can listen to it all week long at the gym, anywhere you want to listen to it. We have a podcast form that will be coming out, and I'll share it with you on your page so your people can hear it. And they can, look at the live version right now over and over and over again as we share it out to the people. Thank you. Once again, StikNTreebob. Thank you. A little bit of Laura.
Guys, thank you for coming out.
Big Mike in the back. King Toxic and Queen Toxic. Thanks for letting the Duke do his thing. One love, y'all. And fuck Judah Priest. No.